Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance and dispel the rumor that Bitcoin dominance is going to drop down to 30% from here. Recently, some of the members in our Discord chat shared a screenshot of somebody who was predicting that Bitcoin dominance was about to drop down to 30% from here and that we're going to have the biggest altcoin bull market in history. And I don't think that's the case. And the argument may be that after a top formation, we get a bull market. After a top formation, we get a bull market in the altcoins. That as soon as Bitcoin tops out, we get this. And so here we are with the top formation, we should get this massive bull market. And I want to point out what I was talking about in our Discord chat is that there's points of time where Bitcoin dominance goes way up. And you can see that this is at the beginning of a Bitcoin takeoff. As it's really moving up hard, it's going up. Here's another phase. We can see here that Bitcoin dominance went up on a tear as Bitcoin was breaking out. And there's another example in the past here where as Bitcoin's taking off, the alts got a real pounding backwards here. And so I am anticipating that we are at a formation that's going to result in much the same thing with Bitcoin dominance pulling back. Now I recall seeing some technical analysis talking about this descending wedge with the bears are getting stronger and stronger. The bulls can't lift it up. And, you know, I really ascribed to that back in 2019 and I loaded up with alts and I really got wrecked because I wasn't ready for this. I was loaded up with alts and alts went back in value compared to Bitcoin and Bitcoin went up. I was totally on the wrong side of the fence. I want to point out what we can look for in the MACD here on the daily time frame, and then we'll zoom in a bit and we'll take a closer look. But when that daily MACD crosses, we are probably going with dominance rising and the alts are going to get crushed. The alt/BTC pairs will get crushed. The alt/USDT pairs may grow in value, but Bitcoin is going to be rising faster than the altcoins, and therefore the alt-BTC pairs will get crushed right now. And they'll pull back into some pretty deep lows if Bitcoin really is breaking out and going way, way higher. So I'd like your comments down below this video. Let me know what you think of my analysis on Bitcoin dominance right now, what that might mean for altcoins. And at the end of the video, I'm going to do a more granular view and look into the altcoins more deeply, but let's do a segment now on Bitcoin. In this video, I'm going to take this long-term view that we're sort of chopping out this piece of August 2016 and dropping it on here, and that's kind of what I'm expecting for the continuation of the bull trend from here. And then in this video, I'll quickly go through the indicators to give me a better idea if this is a continuation and a downtrend, or is this a 1, 2, 3 reversal from this big hammer reversal candle, and we're going to go sideways for a while, as this long-term prediction says that we'll probably have 6 weeks to 2 months of sideways before we're actually breaking up and taking off there. So let's go and see what the indicators say. First of all, our trading system will be looking for a 1, 2, 3 bottom formation at the bottom of the downtrend. We're going to look for the trend line to break and the 1, 2, 3 formation to fill itself out. So we have the number 1 point, we have the number 2 point, we have the number 3 point. We've got a parallel channel and kind of waiting for it now to move sideways and come to test and break up out of these ranges. If it were to come up to the parallel channel anywhere and break above these ranges, that's probably where our EMA is going to be crossing over, and we'll look for that signal to set itself up. Let's jump into the indicators quickly here. The relative strength index on the 12-hour time frame, if we are going to get that consolidation and breakout, we're setting up for it right now. However, if we're going to continue breaking down below these levels with the relative strength index and prices continuing down from here, then we're in for some bear trouble right there. We're right to the triangle. When we go to the MACD, we can see a very similar formation where we've got the big downtrend, just like we had the downtrend here, the downtrend here. We're looking for that to consolidate and turn around and go the other way, because if it doesn't, it does have the potential to continue on a big downtrend and be our top formation. So if that MACD crosses and continues down, that's our bearish confirmation. So in an Ichimoku cloud, it's saying bearish to sideways. It's not giving us the big turnaround. And when this does give us the turnaround, that's when the RSI and the MACD will confirm if we're getting that turnaround. But we're starting to get these bearish confirmations of a continuation down from here. So now these levels are getting really sketchy unless this 4-hour catches itself and brings itself back up. So a really sketchy moment right now to catch this, that the 4-hour has crossed to bearish again. When I go into the Bollinger Bands, I was very excited about this mean reversion. It's a reversal hammer candle, but if we go into the weekly time frame, while we do have this nice reversal hammer, it's got to be supported by getting back up above this level. It's got to get back up above that mid level. That's a really important bullish and bearish signal for everything. And if we go back to that 2016 example that I'm basing everything off of, it also came down below the midline, but then things stayed on that midline and worked their way up over a period of time before they broke up and broke off. And so another bearish confirmation is that we're staying below this midline here on the weekly because of the pullback that we've hit. We may stay underneath this for a while. And so to zoom in now on Bitcoin here on the 15-minute time frame, we can see how we are really bouncing off of super key levels a number of times and holding it there. Each time that we come down to this level and make a 1, 2, 3 pattern and hold above it, this is really good. So long as we can make a 1, 2, 3 pattern, get up above and hold above this level. It's absolutely necessary right now. And at the same time, if we do see breaks down below this level, tests and break down below these levels, this would be a really clear bearish confirmation right here. We would see the MACD crossing, we'd see the relative strength index crossing, we'd see the Ichimoku cloud confirming in a bearish trend continuation. All of the bearish confirmation would be building in here on a break below this, especially a test from underneath it, and then weakness, really huge. So we're right at the edge, really bouncing along here. And if we do follow that 2016 example, this is what it's going to be like now for the next 6 weeks. And my eyes are going to be zoomed into this super close time frame, Bitcoin dominance with Bitcoin in the background here. This lets me know which direction things are going because we're right on that edge. And then I'll be paying closest attention to the Crypto SmartWatch to see what is happening to this group of coins, the partial hold status coins. If the dominance starts to drop from here and those bulls are right for the altcoins, then these partial hold status coins are going to quickly go back to hold status and they're going to blast off. I think this would be the most opportune group of coins. At the same time, if what I'm thinking is going to happen and dominance starts to rise as Bitcoin's taking off, these partial holds are going to go into neutral. They're going to go past that 12-hour EMA exit right away. If you want to learn more about how the Crypto SmartWatch works, we give you the entire trading plan, all of the entries and the exits, the 5 stages of the trade, everything that we do for risk control rules, all of that is available for free. Put in your email address and sign up for access to that. If you want to have access to the Crypto SmartWatch control panel and the new bots that are coming along with it, you can subscribe over on the website. And I'll let you go in and check it out, really ask questions about it. Come to our Discord and find out exactly how this helps you grow your Bitcoin every time that we do have an altcoin bull market. And as the altcoins pull back, this is the best time to be getting prepared for the next bull wave, which is certainly coming, though I'm doubting that it's happening right now. I expected that dominance is going to rise, Bitcoin's going to rise, dominance is going to come way back, the alts are going to get really crushed, and people are going to be saying, hey, I never saw this coming. All of the Bitcoin YouTubers were talking about this going so much lower, and here it goes way back up, getting crushed. And it'll be the same thing that I experienced here where I was so loaded up in altcoins and certainly absolutely got crushed. I should have been all in Bitcoin. So I'm expecting the same thing right now with Bitcoin taking off, that dominance is going to rise, alts are going to get crushed. That's my thesis. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will definitely be answering any questions that you have, and I'll be replying to any of your input that you provide down there. Super to have you along. Awesome. I enjoy doing these videos, and I appreciate you guys following along. Cheers. Trade safe and keep those losses small.